either in passing or coming specifically for the trail. And while we were up, did tell us that there was people who come from all around the country just to complete the trail and see the sculptures. The trail for us was about providing something that was fun, free, and celebrated the best of our local community. The best businesses, the best visitor destinations, celebrating its maritime history and industry, hence our decision to go for lighthouses, and really just bringing people together to make the most of the place that they live in and what's available to explore and see. Our event saw thousands of downloads of our trailer. We saw thousands of miles walked over the summer, thousands of photos submitted via our app of people by the lighthouses, and millions of steps collectively taken as people roamed Southampton and Cowes to discover the trail and discover the lighthouses. But beyond the statistics, the thing that stands out to me is some of the feedback we got from people who visited the trail. One mum wrote in and said, "I took my little boy, who had learning difficulties, all around the lighthouses in Southampton. He's only 5, but he was obsessed with ticking all of the statues off. He was so upset when I told him that he couldn't find the ones on the island, until I saw your post about the ferry offer. You made a single mum and her 5-year-old boy so happy because I could then take him and my baby across to the island to complete the trail. He's jumping up and down and I'm so happy, so thank you." We had another parent write in and say, "I just wanted to say thank you so much for this brilliant trail. We all did the lighthouses on the Isle of Wight on Friday, and today we did all 70 lighthouses in Southampton. And our feet are broken, but we all had such a brilliant time together. Myself and my 3 children, my mum, my sister and her 3 children, and my sister-in-law and her 2 children. And it was lovely to spend the time together as a family." I think you'll agree they're probably the fittest family around, having done with that in one day. And that was the essence of our trail, is bringing people together, getting people to spend time with each other. And that bringing together really is best exemplified by the fact that we've got so many of our corporate supporters and sponsors in the audience, and many of our artists too. And I just want to take a moment to thank all of the businesses and organisations locally who supported our trail. Red Funnel were there from the start, really initiated this trail and this partnership and helped us get going. The Hampshire Cricket Foundation, by sponsoring our Learners programme, helped us reach out to 40 schools and colleges and community groups across the island and Southampton. And our Little Lights Trail proved to be immensely popular with schools and school children throughout the summer. Go Southampton, who came on board as our auction sponsors, really helped introduce us to some of the best businesses and organisations locally. And our sculpture sponsors, each of whom helped us work with our fantastic group of artists to produce fantastic sculptures you see around. And I'm going to mention them because they've all been fantastic for us. The John Hansard Gallery, ABP Southampton, Armad Tea, Bewley, Blue Star Buses, Partridge Mini, DP World, Fred Olsen Cruises, Pickrell's Farm Shop, Bolton's Park, the University of Southampton, Princess Cruises, Southampton Football Club and Trinity House all helped us make this trail possible. And I want to thank our trail partners, many of whom are here today, those businesses and organisations who provided essential logistical, practical and sometimes emotional support as we managed to get this trail happening. Williams Shipping, ABJ Minimix, Balfour BT, Hicks, Concrete TU, Solent Stevedores and Reynolds and Reed Limited. Without them, trail simply wouldn't happen. West Key kindly provided us with an artist hub so our artists come and work on their sculptures. And we had brilliant maps designed and produced by Auckland Survey. We had ongoing design support and printing from Greenhouse Graphics. Southampton City Council provided us with vital event support, as well as counterparts on the island in Cowes. And an extra special thanks to British Marine and Southampton International Boat Shows team, who not only have hosted us for our fantastic farewell event at the boat show, but has also made this space available to us tonight, which I think you'll agree is a fantastic place to have our lighthouses. So that brings me on to why we're here and why the charity has done what it's done. This auction is important to us because as a charity we support all of Southampton's brilliant hospitals. Those hospitals support the care and treatment of people who live locally, people who live on the island, and even as far away as the Channel Islands. And our job as a charity is to make sure that all of those services, and who isn't at some point utilise hospital services, all of those services are as good as they can be and deliver the best for those patients. Our goal for the trail is specifically to raise funds for Southampton Children's Hospital, one of the few hospitals in the country where you can find every service in one location, in one trust. From complex fetal medicine to neonatal intensive and specialist care, specialist children's services for children with cancer, children who need heart surgery, as well as emergency care. The Children's Hospital treats patients from all across the South region, and it's for them today that this auction is happening. The Children's Hospital is one of the jewels in the crown of the region, and as a charity, we simply exist to make things better for them. With that said, we've got a short video that we'd like to show you that just showcases the work that we do and how your support is going to help us tonight. Thank you.
When Harvey was 10 months old, we found a lump on his clavicle area. I just knew something wasn't right, and then we ended up finding out he had a really rare bone condition. He had a CT scan, 2 MRIs, and he had a potential surgery date. You were so anxious as a parent to make the right decision, and to have that on your hands, it's big. The environment in which you're staying in the hospital can have a massive impact. Unfortunately, when we were there, it was all quite dark and dull. It wasn't very exciting for the children. We were having to share out the fold-out beds, so I had to curl on by his feet.
Southampton Hospitals Charity have recently helped us refurbish our paediatric orthopaedic and spinal ward, which has been a huge success. We have now got 16 beds, and all of those bed spaces have got ensuite bathroom facilities. Each bed space has got a hoist, and each bed space has got space for a full-time bed for a parent to stay with their child whilst they're inpatient journey.
Their revamp was very much needed. Walking into a hospital is generally quite daunting. You don't know what you're walking into, it's walking into the unknown. So to have an environment that you can walk in and feel comfortable straight away, well, the first 30 seconds to a minute is how you judge your journey. Just walking through the doors there, it looks absolutely incredible. The transformation between what it was to what it is now, it's outstanding the work that's been done.
Having 40 magnificent 8-foot lighthouses across the city has really allowed us to connect with our local community.
We very much view ourselves as part of this city. We want to raise awareness. We also want to raise money to allow us to enhance those facilities and make them truly world class.
We provide services and technology that goes above and beyond the NHS provision. And without that support from our local community, we aren't able to make the changes across the hospital to make the experience for our patients and our staff better.
Many wanted to get involved in the trail because we love the fact that it's supporting the Children's Hospital, we love that it's bringing people together, communities together, and it's showcasing so much artwork around the city.
It's just a really good thing to do with families when you've got kind of a quiet day.
With funding that the charity receives, we're able to do so much across the hospital sites to fund so many different projects. That's so important for people's well-being.
With the help of Southampton Hospital Charities, we are hoping to make an accessible therapeutic space for both patients, families and staff. We've had the children ask if they can come out to the garden. It's not been a safe space to be able to do that. So having this opportunity to make it a safe space will be just amazing.
Donating to the charity is so important. These little bits of details is what makes a patient's journey, and it makes it more comfortable, more smooth, more relaxing. They need that support to carry on doing the amazing work that they already do.
On that note, I am going to hand over to Charlie from Mile and Art to kick things off with our auction.
Thank you, Ellis. Can you hear me, folks? Hear me? Excellent. Ellis, thank you so much to you. Thank you to your team. Thank you to all the sponsors and to all the artists. Without you, this trail would simply not happen. You are absolute legends, so give yourselves a round of applause. I don't want anyone to miss anything. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is an auction. Does everyone know that? Excellent. What does an auction mean? It means spending your money. Excellent. There is something a little bit different about this auction. Normally you go to an auction and you think, I can grab myself a bargain. And you're thinking about how cheap you can get it. Not tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is about spending as much money as you possibly can. Don't go crazy. Go crazy. So have a really fantastic night. And what's really important, what's amazing about auctions, is you can take part, and in one way it doesn't cost you anything. Because to make an auction really successful, we need two groups of people. We need heroes and superheroes. So if you are a hero, that means you're one of our underbidders. And the great thing about being a hero / underbidder, you keep putting your hand up and you will never, as an underbidder, win an auction. So that means you can keep putting your hand up because the superheroes, the guys and girls actually going to be winning it, they're the ones paying. So they'll be the ones writing the checks. So that means everybody can get involved. So you can be a hero or superhero. So we need lots of both of you. And also I think we just need to check a few things. So has everyone enjoyed Light South? Please put your hand up if you have. Excellent. Natasha, they have the ability to be. Because that's all you need to do is to put your hand up. It is that simple. And if you're a hero / underbidder, just keep putting your hand up because someone else is going to come and spend the money. There are a couple of housekeeping things. If you do need the loo, by the way, we'll take you getting up to go to the loo as a bid, by the way. So just be careful. It's out that way. There is a bar at the back there. Again, getting up, go to the bar. That is a bid. Scratching your ears, scratching your hair, adjusting your shoes, whatever it is, it's a bid. Tonight is about no messing. It's about raising as much money as possible to support what these guys do, which is absolutely phenomenal. We're going to start the bidding tonight at £2,500. We're not going to go less than that because if you don't buy them all tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to also have them available over the weekend. So you need to get in and get your sculpture tonight because then it's yours, it's safe, it's secured, and it also means you're going to walk out of here with a fantastic, warm, loving feeling in your heart. You're also going to be walking a bit taller and a bit more in here because your wallet's going to be lighter, but don't worry about that. It's about having a great night, supporting this incredible charity to support what they do for our communities. Don't forget, this is about our hospital charity. It's about what they do in our communities, so it's really, really important. If you're here with the corporate budget and you've already been a sponsor, fantastic. You've taken that long walk to the finance director's office once and you've got to give your money to sponsor a Lighthouse. Just think how you're going to feel tomorrow when you take that long walk to the finance director's office again. You're going to feel terrified. Your finance director is going to look at you like you're an idiot. The rest of the office are going to look at you like you're an absolute superhero. So you've got that feeling, and with the finance director, they're always angry, doesn't matter. You'll make the rest of the office absolutely love you. So there are so many brilliant, brilliant reasons to get involved. We're going to have a fun night. We've got some great bids online up with Neil. Neil is not a stooge. well, kind of is, but he's running the online, great company called Big Puff. Neil, thank you for what you're going to do. And our star for the night, the person who's going to take your money, and he's going to take it so beautifully, you're not even going to realise you're getting for it. Our brilliant auctioneer. So Natasha, time to get on with it. Natasha Askin Sharp. Take it away.
With Charlie and Wild in Art a few times, and these sculptures are so huge, they take up a huge space, and while these lighthouses are massive, they're 8 feet tall, not the small ones, the footprint is really small, and so everyone has a space for one of these. I know that you do. I know that you're here to raise money for these wonderful hospitals, these charities that need your support. So we're not going to mess around, we're going to get straight into it. As Charlie said, £2,500. That's what we're aiming for each of the big lighthouses. I don't think we'll go for less. I don't think you even have to make me think about going for less. You're just going to throw your hands up there. So if you're ready to start, we are going to go with lot number 1. It seems like a good place to start. Jess Perrin is the artist, and she created what the charity is calling the hero sculpture, the flagship sculpture. And my heroes right now are making sure that you can hear me. Thank you very much. So everyone, if you can hear me, we are talking about this beautiful lighthouse, and we are talking about all of the imagery that it has to offer. The sea, the sun, the clouds, the blue skies. It has everything that this auction was to embody. It is a hero, and you can be a hero, as Charlie said, if you throw up your hand. So ladies and gentlemen, where will we start the bidding? Let's set the bar, surely, for this flagship sculpture, which really set the tone for all of the artists. Surely, at £4,000. We'll start the bidding at £4,000, we start the bidding at 3. At £3,000, do I see a panel? At £3,000, Neil, let me know if there's a bid. 2,500 is bid. At 2,500, we're off the mark. And you know where every single penny is going. At 2,600 are you bidding? At £2,600 for Jess Perrin's beautiful sculpture, her vision. At 2,500, we won't go lower, but surely we'll go higher. At 2,500, 2,600 bid. At 2,600, we have our first maybe hero, maybe superhero of the night. At 2,600, Neil, are you back in online at 2,007? 2,800, madam. At 2,008, 2,009 if you like online. At £2,900, will you keep us going? We have 2,800 in the room. We're looking for more, but delighted at 2,008. At £2,800, do not guess yourself. At 2,900, 3,008 at £3,000, do we see 3,002? At £3,000, will you make it 3,200? Surely. At £3,000, 3,200, Neil. Are they hovering? Are they thinking about it? Would 3,100 help? At £3,000, we'll take 3,100 because we know what a difference even £100 can make. At £3,000, we go once at 3,000. Charlie's saying you're scratching your nose, don't be daft, this is an auction. At £3,000, do we see 3,001? If not, I'll say going once. For the first time tonight, and believe me, you're going to hear that a lot. Going twice at £3,000, delightfully selling to the room. Lot number 1, sold! Absolutely deserving of that round of applause. Now, lot number 2, Jess could not make it to the auction tonight, our first artist, but our second artist, Lucy Tidbury, is here in the room. Lucy, make yourself known. You're here. You're wonderful. There she is. Now, Lucy has travelled from Dorset and in that area and all over. She is known for being the master of cows. That's right, isn't it, Lucy? You are in charge. The moose. Oh, I missed it, Joe. That's terrible. The mooser. Thank you very much. Absolutely phenomenal. And this is right behind me. And so many people on the trail were so keen to get a selfie with this lighthouse. This is what Lucy does best. She knows cows. She knows fantastic works of art that are somehow comical, get realistic. You can imagine this guy. I'm sure you took a selfie with it. I'm sure you want to take it home, take it to your business, and I'm sure you're going to have some stiff competition. I can start the bidding here. I have 2,500 and 600 and 700. At 2,700, 2,800 with me. I'm looking for 2,900. At 2,800. At 2,900. I'm looking for 3,000. 3,000 pounds is bid online. No one is online. At 3,000 pounds, I'm out. I'm looking for 3,100. At 3,000 pounds, I'm looking for 3,100. Lucy, you smashed it at 3,000. Can we take it to 3,100? At 3,000 pounds, this is marvelous. Okay, what's happening? We need some more, says Lucy. Are you bidding 3,100 for Lucy's beautiful lighthouse? At 3,000 pounds, the bidding is online. At 3,100. At 3,100, do we see 3,002 from you online? 3,200 is bid. 3,300, sir. Are you a hero or a superhero? He's a superhero. 3,300. At 3,300, 3,004, it will have to be online. Or anyone else. At 3,300, with the gentleman, he raised his paddle. He said, I'm having it. At 3,300 pounds. He raised his paddle.
Did he raise his paddle for cattle?
He raised his paddle for castle. He did. He did. Any more, Charlie? Do you have any more? Because the hands up.
The start of it yet.
Oh my days. 3,400. Charlie's puns kept us going. At 3,400. 3,500. What's it here? At 3,500 pounds. At the given permission. At 3,500. He politely asked the lady in charge. At 3,500. We know who's in charge here. We're looking for 3,600 from you online. At 3,500 pounds. At 3,500 pounds. The gentleman is in front. Neil's shaking his head. I think you might have done it, you two. 3,500 pounds. Go on. Who's in charge? At 3,500. Are you in the room for this or just the couple in the corner? Lucy's delighted. It's 3,500 pounds. Once, twice. And on this knock, sold to you, sir! May I just say we are off to a smashing start. So let's keep it going with lot number 3, which is called All Aboard. And I heard all about Mr. Mosaic in advance of this auction. I'm sure many of you have heard all about Mr. Mosaic. And I thought to myself, this is Southampton's answer to Banksy. Surely Mr. Mosaic will not, he's not going to make himself known because he surely lurks in the shadows. Nobody knows who he is, not in the slightest. His name is Will Worley. He's here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for Mr. Mosaic.
He's right here, Tasha. He's hiding behind the tree.
Charlie, Mr. Mosaic, tell us all about your sculpture. Why should people bid on lot number 3, All Aboard?
Because I made it.
Okay! He made it. And tell us about your squodgies.
So the squodgies are little square emojis, and I decided that I was going to cover the lighthouse in them. If you ever want to go on a squodgy hunt, I run free squodgy hunts in Southampton. You come along, I hide 2 at a time in parks around the city. People turn up, kids, adults, in fact adults push children out and try and find these little cool little characters. And when you find one, you keep one. And I thought, right, let's do a lighthouse covered in squodgies. They're iconic in Southampton. The lighthouse is iconic. I'm pretty iconic as well, and humble.
You're both, my friend.
Yeah, the best thing to do is just spend a lot of money on the sculpture, because you know you want it. Right, thank you.
Spend a lot of money on his sculpture. He has told you what you need to do. You can have your very own squodgy hunt. Has anyone ever hunted a squodgy before? No. Okay, right. Well, neither of us. This lady has hunted a squodgy.
Squodgy.
We have a squodgy hunter in the room. She is a previous winner. She is a superhero. Perhaps she will own a whole collection of squodgies. Mr. Mosaic is in the room. He's watching closely. He wants you to bid. He wants you to raise a fantastic sum. So let's not mess around. Let's start the bidding at £3,000, surely. At £3,000 for an 8-foot collection of squodgies. Who's coming in at 3,000? At 3,000, start the bidding. 2,500 and a half. At 2,500, let's make it 2,600. At 2,500, let's climb 2,600. At 2,500,
Come on, guys.
all quiet on my left. At 2,600 in the room. At 2,700, are you bidding? You are. 2,008. At 2,800. At 2,800. A shrug of the shoulders is basically a yes. It's a yes. At 2,800. At 2,800. 2,900 will you bid? At 2,800. 900. Will you shrug those shoulders again? 3,000 pounds. 3,000 pounds. We were so cool about 2008. What about 3,000? Oh, they're voted. At 3,000 pounds. At 3,000 pounds. We're looking for 3,002. At 3,000 pounds. We're looking for 3,002 from you online. Let's not mess around. Can we see 3,200? At 3,100 are you bidding? At 3,100, go on. 3,000, 3,100, 3,000 in the room. At 3,000 pounds, Mr. Mosaic is sitting and making it awkward. At 3,000 pounds, I like it. 3,000 pounds is bid.
We need 3.5 for this one, surely.
Surely 3,100, and we're just getting hungry. At 3,100 are you bidding? We have Mr. Mosaic right here. We have Mr. Mosaic sitting in the company of these superheroes. At 3,000 pounds, he's probably promising them there. At 3,000 pounds, he's doing his best. Listen, he's done his best. His lighthouse is fantastic. It's going once at 3,000 pounds. It's going twice at 3,000 pounds. The net is out. The room is out. But this table right here, they're in. So, 3,000 pounds well done.
Thank you, Anne.
On we go to lot number 4. Now, this is a fantastic piece. Now, Lynn Collins
Starry Night.
in the room tonight, but Charlie just keeps singing. Because that is the most beautiful song, and it is the most beautiful lighthouse. It's a shame it's not here in the room with us tonight, but I'm sure you've done that wonderful trail, that avenue of lighthouses at the entrance here to the show. Absolutely incredible to walk among them. And the hosts of the Southampton International Boat Show were so keen when they saw Lynn's design to sponsor this lighthouse. They love it. Of course, the inspiration is Van Gogh's Starry, Starry Night. It's a beautiful night tonight, and with this lighthouse in your place of work, residence, wherever you put it, every night.
Actually, I also just realised, if the Southampton International Boat Show buy it, they'll save on the delivery fees.
Yes!
So why are they, guys?
Free!
It's a bargain for you.
An absolute bargain. Free delivery to the sponsors. Are you in the room? I believe you are. In that case, surely you start our bidding at £3,000. It's a no-brainer. £3,000. Did someone just pop a cork? At £3,000. Who's coming in at 3,000? At £3,000 for a standout sculpture. Starry, Starry Night, 2,500 are you bidding? Yes, we have it. At 2,500 we have it. No messing around online. 2,600. Are you here for this? Where are the art historians? Who's seen the real thing? Who wants to own a piece of art history? At 2,600, will you bid? At 2,500, looking for 2,006. At 2,500, we'll take 2,006. We have 2,500 online.
Come on, heroes.
Surely 2,600 pounds. Force the internet to bid again. 2,600. What we have now is a bidding war online. 2,700. Make it 2,008. I'm looking down the lens now because the room is out for this. At 2,700. Make it 2,008 online. 2,700 pounds. I'm looking to you straight down the lens. At 2,700 pounds on this night. 2,008. 2,800. 2,900, sir. It was against you online. Oh, don't make that face. I know that face. I know that face all too well. Go on. 2,900 pounds is bid. 3,000 if you like online. We have 2,900 in the room. Charlie was never going to let that one slip through the net. He clocked it at 2,900. Will you make it 3,000 online? At 2,900 pounds to the gentleman. 3,000 pounds, sir. Will you make it 3,200? Just stop that. At 3,200, what do you say? 3,200, sir? 3,100, he's heckling, okay. At 3,100 pounds. My goodness, it's for charity, sir. What are you up to? At 3,100. Listen, we welcome every pound. At 3,100. Now, online, you don't get the chance to heckle, because Neil is in charge of the increments, and he's asking for 3,200. Can you click at 3,200? At 3,100 in the room. At 3,100 pounds once. At £3,100 twice. Just because I think we might get online. It's £3,100 three times. Going for it. Oh yes, 3,200. At 3,200, 3,300, sir. And do not even think of saying 3,250. At 3,300, I can read your mind. At 3,200, it's the internet. He is a hero. Internet, you're a superhero. At 3,000.
I'm loving you.
£3,300, 3-4 from you online. Are you in it to win it? At 3,300, 3,004 if you like. At 3,300, here comes Charlie. At £3,300, right here in the room, right here at the boat show. The hammer's up at £3,300. He says, for God's sake, get the hammer down. Lot number 5 is the first of the small lighthouses, small they may be, but they are perfectly formed. Dazzle Light is its title. Kezia Hoffman is the artist. She is local, but my goodness, she knows exactly what she is doing. She has dazzled with this Dazzle Light. It's light enough for Charlie to parade it around the room. Here, oh sorry, yes, he's a strong man, I've got to say, in his spare time. Now, perhaps you've heard of the Dazzle Ships of World War I in Solent. This was Kezia's inspiration. It is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Surely you have space for this. Dazzle your friends. Dazzle yourself on a regular basis as you stare at it and contemplate the fact that you can have this for a starting bid of only £2,000, surely. They'll come in at £2,000. At £2,000, 1,500 I'll take. At £1,500, will you start the bidding at £1,500? At £1,500 for the dazzling small lighthouse, the first of many. At £1,200 we'll take. At £1,200, do not make me drop too low. At £1,200 who's coming in. At £1,200 do we see a bid? 1,200, can we see it? At £1,000, ladies and gentlemen, it's 2.5 minimum for the large, and it's 1,000 minimum for these small lighthouses. So start the bidding at £1,000, be a hero, be a superhero, be a winning bidder. At £1,000, we have it! At £1,000 she started bidding, right in the order at £1,000. She's keeping us in 4 figures, she's keeping the dream alive. At £1,000 she's dazzling. At £1,000 take it 1,100. At £1,000, will it be 1,100? At £1,000, £1,100. They're in charge. They're here. They're being booed for some reason from my house. I'm not a local, I don't know why. I won't look into it. But I will not be booing this lady because the rest of you take your hands down and she put her hand up at £1,000. So I love her. At £1,000. The hands up. At £1,000. Once, twice. Last call. Does that sound all right? Sorry, online, we were dropped on the floor temporarily. At £1,000 for the first of our small lighthouses. Let's fare better next time, ladies and gentlemen. We're back to the biggins. We have Gina Gelder here, sponsored by Balfour Beatty, who are in the room. Balfour Beatty, we love you. Thank you very much to all the sponsors. And if you're in the room, we salute you, we love you, because you like the look of dizzy flights. Now this was a firm favourite on the trail, and you might be thinking, oh, you can say that about all of the sculptures. No, the app is absolutely replete with stats, and this was one of the favourites. Full of character, full of mischief, and absolutely full of joy. Who's going home with dizzy flights? Go on. It's so beautiful. It's all about a sense of humour with this one, and who has a sense of giving about them. Who says, I don't want her to mess around. I don't want her to play. £3,000. We'll start the bidding at £3,000. Surely we'll start at £3,000. know how this is going. We're on lot number 6 already. You know how it goes. Start bidding at £3,000, just get it there straight away. 2,500 is online straight away. At 2,500 online, we thank you. At 2,600 are you bidding? At £2,600, Charlie, I thought she was bidding too. It's a ponytail adjustment. At 2,500. It's a very dangerous one, but it was. I saw it. And Charlie and I are in sync. We're like this. At 2,500. Do we see 2,600? At £2,500 online. Are there any other bidders online? We have £2,500. Looking for 2,006 at £2,500. My goodness, every single other large lighthouse has started with a 3. We have 2,6. I'm looking for 2,7. At 2,600, surely we'll climb. At 2,600, we're looking for 2,700. It's not too much of an ask. When you think about that wonderful refurbishment we saw in the video, think about how many lighthouses are required to refurb a hospital wing like that. A huge number of them, so every bit helps. Bear that in mind as you surely bid 2,700. We have 2,006. We're looking for 2007. Neil's saying, I think they're done online. I think you're done in the room. Hands up if you're bidding £2,700. If not, it's hammers up at 2006. 25 has been and gone. 26 is here to stay unless you bid 2,700. At £2,600, this is Virginia Gelder's dizzy heights. Will we reach the dizzy heights of 2008? At £2,700. I tell you what, it will sell. It's sold. Online, £2,700. Charlie, how are you feeling? Because girls just want to have fun. I think. Is that no? That's not it right here. Girls just want to have fun. It's in the room. It's here. The girls are here. Donna Newman is the artist for this, and she says girls just want to have fun. And there is not a lot of love for seagulls a lot of times, but I have a huge amount of love for these little characters with their oversized eyes, with their wonderful detail, with the sandcastles, with the seaside very much firmly in Donna's focus. She is an addict of public trails. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, she's not in the room, but if she were, we would be giving her a huge round of applause, because Donna has helped to raise over £350,000 with her sculptures. She's done so many of these, dozens and dozens, and here we are, with girls just want to have fun, and we are surely going to start the bidding at £1,000. Do we have £1,000? We have £1,000 bid. At £1,000, do we see 1,100? At £1,000, make it 1,100. 1,100, 1,200, where? At £1,200. Keep things moving. Keep us having fun. At 1,100, making money is the best way to have fun tonight. At 1,100, do we see 1,200? At 1,100, where's 1,200? We need a paddle. We've lost our paddle. We need a paddle. At 1,100, we make it £1,200. If you've lost your paddle, use what you have available. Use a scrunchie. Use your glasses. Use your hands. Bid 1,200. We have £1,200 bid at 1,200. Now online, will you stand for that? The gentleman is saying no. 1,300. 1,400, sir. I have 1,300 against you. He is a hero thus far. At 1,300, I'm looking for 1,400. At £1,300. Online at 1,300. Online. 1,400 in the room. At 1,400, is it a raised set of eyebrows at home? I'm looking for 1,500 for you if you're not to be bitten. At 1,500, bitten or beaten, I'm not sure. Bitten by a seagull. At 1,400 in the room. 1,500 from you online if you fancy. At 1,400, now I know you fancy it, but can you bid 1,500? Yes, you can. 1,600, sir. I have 1,500 against you now, all of a sudden. At 1,600 are you bidding? 1,500 is here. It's the gentleman standing in blue. The gentleman standing at the back of the room is thinking about bidding 1,600, but online, they've thought about it, they've committed to 1,500, he's having a closer look. At £1,500, he's getting out the magnifying glass. At £1,500, check out those beaks. At 1,500 once, 1,600 he says. Charlie, it paid off. At 1,600, 1,700 at home. At 1,700, £1,600. The gentleman's in the room at £1,600. Neil, they're out. Sir, you're in at £1,600. No mean feat for a small sculpture. Down.
Thank you, sir.
Now, Molly Hawkins.
It's one of the volunteers.
Yes! A volunteer putting his money where his feet is. Right. Molly is the artist, Molly Hawkins, and she has a nickname. Her nickname is Molly Murals. She's used to doing murals, so she thoroughly enjoyed the canvas that is this 8-foot lighthouse sculpture. It's all about the literal and the metaphorical connecting souls. It's a beautiful piece. We don't have it in the room tonight, but of course you see it on your screens. The palette is sensational. The detail is stylized and stylish. And what will you say for Molly Murals Lighthouse? Will you start the bidding with me surely at our £3,000 goal minimum surely for each large lighthouse? 300, 3,000 even, 300, I should see every hand there. At £3,000. Do we see 3,000? 2.5 then. Just start the bidding at 2,500. We will not go lower than 2,500. And who will be bold and start the bidding at £2,500, knowing that surely it won't end there. At 2,500, where are you? At £2,500, start the bidding. At 2,500, Charlie's on the prowl. He says, have another drink, have a think. At 2,500, at 2,500, Charlie will buy you a drink if you throw up a hand. At £2,500. At 2,500, we don't want to go lower. And ladies and gentlemen, I won't go lower. I am not afraid to say that this hasn't sold if we don't reach our minimum 2,500. But we don't want that to happen for any lighthouse tonight. So surely you'll be our saviour and bid £2,500. Are you thinking about it online? Are you thinking about it in the room? This is called connecting souls. Connect the dots and raise a hand. At £2,500 is all I ask. At 2,500, do we see it? At 2,500, Neil shaking the head, stern looks on a table over there. Nothing from this side of the room. We only had one winning bid on this side of the room, Charlie. We need to keep an eye on them. At 2,500, if you won't start the bidding there, then ladies and gentlemen, for the first, and I hope only time tonight, we're going to move on to the next lot. It's lot number 9. It's called Floral Beacon, and it's by Mr. A. Singh and John Hansard Gallery. You were mentioned in dispatches earlier by LSE. Thank you gratefully for your contribution, which is the sponsorship of this beautiful large lighthouse, the Floral Beacon. Now, this is just gorgeous. It's intricate. It's richly decorated in gold and black, and therefore it would complement any interior, would it not, Charlie? Any interior. Everyone surely has a space for the blossoms, the delicate tendrils. He's a multi-award-winning mixed media artist, so see this perhaps as an investment. You'll start the bidding at £3,000. £3,000, start the bidding. Throw your hand up, throw up your paddle, click away at home at £3,000. £3,500 is bid online. You're with us online. Dozens of people, by the by, watching this online, your competition at 2,500. Who's coming in at 2,006? At 2,500 we have. We'll take it, we'll look to go higher. Of course we will. At 2,600, this is an auction. Things are meant to go up. At £2,500, I'm meant to be counting upwards. At I've been practicing. At 2,500. Who is going to bid 2,600? At £2,500. Now, at a charity auction, when you can hear a pin drop, it's not usually a good sign. Make some noise. Bid 2,600. Yes! Yay! We heard it click. At 2,600. At 2006. I'm looking for 2007. Right, the competition's online. At 2007, 2008. Do not let them have it. At 2,800, are you bidding? 2,700. I'm looking for 2008. Are you bidding at that? At 2,800. Oh, very careful. At 2,700, I'm looking for 2008.
Checking the corporate bank balance over here. See the phones out.
At £2,700. Check that bank balance. We are here. gentleman on the way in. He told me he was here today at 2,700, bid again at 2008, at 2008, make it 2,900 at 2,800, bid again at 2,900, 2,900 is bid, let's take it to 3,000, come on online, everyone in the room will give you a round of applause if you take it to £3,000, hold your applause until 3,000, at 2,900, make it £3,000 and the whole room will cheer for you, at £2,900, we're looking for 3,000 and the whole room will egg you on, at £2,900, are you bidding 3,000? At £2,900, come on, at £2,900, what about 3,100? At £3,000, are you going to be our winning bidder? We've cheered for you. Is the hammer up for you? At £3,000, we're your biggest fans. At £3,000, we go once. At £3,000, we go twice. This is Floral Beacon. It's a beauty. At £3,000, they had to have it. They clicked, and they will have it. Sold. At £3,000. You are online bidder. Somehow we're about a quarter of the way through already. We're on to lot number 10.
And they only get more expensive.
They're all as the hours tick by, premiums are, yes. Super Marine Spitfire is the name of the sculptor and the artist is Tim Sutcliffe. And Super Marine Spitfire, if you had to guess, it had to be this one, did it not? Classic red, white and blue circles. We're thinking RAF, and of course there's a huge amount of connection to military in this area, so perhaps this will appeal greatly to the local crowd. Now,
Tash, who's going to be the Supermarine superhero?
the Supermarine superhero, I don't know, Charlie. I hope that it's someone in the room, I hope that it's someone online, and I hope that this raises a mega sum of money for charity. Let's start the bidding at 2,500 with me, 2,600 with me, 2,700 with me, 2,800 with me, 2,900 with me, 3,000 with me. I'm looking for 3,200. At £3,000, are you getting 3,200? I'm looking for 3,200. 3,200 is bid. At 3,200, Anna, will you make it 3,400? Did you come for this? At 3,200, let's keep moving in those higher increments. Let's get to 3,400 just like that. Let's get to the top of the night. 3,400. At 3,400, we see 3,006. At 3,400, I have a good feeling about this. At 3,400, I'm looking for 3,006. At 3,400, I have been so lucky in my life. I have been flown in a Spitfire. It was the most incredible experience, and it probably cost that amount of money. I got to do it for a bargain hunt. It was amazing. At £3,400, will you make 3,600? At 3,400, who is bidding 3,600? 3,500, of course we'll take it. If you're bidding, if it makes a difference, 3,500. Who's coming?
Buy the rooms.
Soaring above the skies. Yes, I will. I'll tell you all my stories of being on Spitfire. It was incredible. At 3,400, we make it 3,500. Last chance for 3.5. We'll go once at 3,400, but I don't want to rush it. We'll go twice at 3,400. We're looking for 3,500, but the hammer has to go up sometime. At £3,400, our online bidder.
Hold that door.
No, sir. Picture this. You're sorting it, sir. A glass of surrounds you. At 3,400, will you make it 3,500? Listen, how about I make you an offer? You heckled earlier. I helped you out. 3,450. At 3,400, 3,450 if you like. At 3,400. Oh, it's not the money. You're going to say, what a waste of time. At 3,400, online, you've been patient, and we sell to you. For £3,400. I think we have more Tim Sutcliffe coming up a little later, so if you like his style, keep your eyes peeled. Lot number 11, Folk House, is another piece by Jess Perry. We started with our hero sculpture by Jess. We started with a fantastic opening bid. Let's compliment this one. That is Folk House, the title. Pink, lavender, green foliage. It's beautiful. It is another one for Jess. She's another one of these artists who just can't help raising money for charities around the UK, around the world. £200,000 she's raised in total for Wild and Art charities. And let's make another excellent effort for Jess tonight. She's already added to that total with lot number 1. We're on legs 11. It's called Folk House, and we'll start bidding at £3,000 for Jess's second offering. At £3,000, do you see it on the screen? You have to have it at 3,000. At £3,000,
No rules, sir.
Who's coming in at 2.5? At 2,500, our lowest bid. We won't go lower than 2.5. At 2,500, are we bidding for Folk House? At £2,500. Who's 10? £2,500 is bid online. Now, at 2,500, very quickly, we can make it 2,600 if you do this. Very quickly, just like that.
Where are the heroes and superheroes?
We can make it 2006. At 2,500 online, we're looking for 2,600. 2,500 online. They're here online. They are here to compete. I see you in the room. Let me tell you online, the room is full. They're thinking about competing. That's why you're in front. At 2,500, I'm looking for 2006. At £2,500 for Jess Perry, the second sculpture, for our last sculpture of the night. He's out. I have a feeling he's always worth checking with. Always worth checking. At 2,500, we'll make sure we check in with you every lot, sir. At £2,500. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times at 6. It's sold for £2,500. Is absolutely beautiful. We heard a representative from Commercial Committee speaking in the video earlier. She spoke passionately about the charity. And Julian Masson is here. Julian Mason, am I pronouncing that correctly? We have to give Julian an extra round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. There he is, Julian! Charlie, pay Julian a visit. Because Julian, I have been told, helpful doesn't cover it. You have been instrumental. You have been on hand, and you have been here, there, and everywhere. So, Julian, you've been working on other people's sculptures to keep them in good order. But forget those. Tell us about yours. Tell us about triangulation.
Well, triangulation it's been a fun kind of project to work on. So I hope it transpires in the work and people will enjoy it and have fun looking at it and then purchasing it. I'm really passionate about Southampton charity, and especially this charity and Southampton Hospital's charity. So please, everybody, be generous and bid those you can and help support this amazing group of people who are doing incredible work in Southampton.
Gillian, thank you.
You heard the man. Thank you.
The national artists, the sculptors, just a bit. Really. So Julian, you, all your fellow artists, huge thanks to you guys. You really are very, very special group of people. So let's get this one sold.
Let's get this one sold for a bumper amount. This has been a huge effort from Julian. It's beautiful, it's precise, it's exacting, it is complex. It is called triangulation. It can be yours. And this gentleman surely will start the bidding at £3,000. We'll start the bidding at £3,000. Julian's here. He wants to see this raise a fortune. £3,000. Are you saying there's a bid at 3,000?
Oh, take a head up.
I thought you were saying, can't you see this phantom bidding over here?
There it is.
£3,000 for triangulation.
You find the road, you can come give it a hug.
There we go. Give it a hug. £3,000. I'm not interested in hugs. I'm interested in bids. At £3,000. Who's coming in at 3,000? 2,800. Let's not go lower. At 2,800, where are you? At 2,800 for Julian's masterful work. At 2,500, where's your bid? 2,500. Do we see it? Who's in the room for this? Come on, Julian is very passionate passionate about this charity. He's worked extremely hard, and he's going to turn this lighthouse into a great bid of £2,500 surely. At 2,500, he's pointing, he's bidding surely. At 2,500, he's not bidding. He's thinking about it. At 2,500, where are you? At £2,500 for Julian's work. He's here in the room, ladies and gentlemen. Charity auctions are wonderful because so often it's simply a donation with something wonderful to take home with you. And that's something wonderful right now is triangulation. The artist is wonderful. He knows the charity is wonderful. And it would be wonderful if you did £2,500 right now. At £2,500, who came for this? At 2,500, where are you? Let's see a hand. At 2,500, at £2,500, small change in Southampton. At 2,500. Who's coming in? At £2,500, you're not online for this, you're in the room thinking about it, but you're not bidding right now. At 2,500, are you bidding?
Don't look.
Charlie's hovering. He's making eye contact with as many people as possible. 2,500. Hold on a second. At £2,500, there's a whisper. There's a little bit of consideration.
Tash, who hasn't bought Lighthouse yet?
We've been here before, right? Yeah.
After Julian's fantastic words, I'm just going to this. This was a really popular sculpture on the trail. It's a beautiful sculpture. Julian, your words were really powerful and actually say what it means. So, can we buy this together? And then we'll go back to the hospital as a permanent sort of legacy from the trail. So I'm just wondering, I'll put the first £500 in. If you'll join me and put £500 in, together we'll then buy this lighthouse that will then go back to the hospital. So if you are prepared to put £500 in, please stand up, otherwise I'm just left here hanging, feeling really rather awkward, which is never good. So if you're happy to join me, anyone happy to join me?
£500 donation.
And it's going to be a plaque maybe made with people who contributed to it and everything.
Your name.
Brilliant. Your name on it. Your name on it. Your name on it.
Make a pledge of £500.
Can we get £500?
It's coming in.
£500 so far, which is not sold. We need to get back 2.5. I'll
I'll
make it 1,000. Who'll join me at £500? I'll put £1,000 in to make it start.
Go on.
Anyone put £500 in?
3 times
Think of
500.
what the charity is, what it's doing in our community. Alright? Can we get 250? We'll need more of it, 250.
£250. We'll make a pledge at £250.
Anyone put it 250?
25 people at £100 each is reasonable, isn't it?
Okay.
Find that in the book.
We'll do that.
We have one.
Okay.
We have one gentleman. We have two. We have two. We have three. We have four. We have five. We have 6.
Right.
£600.
If you ever put £100, stand up.
Stand up. That's what we do.
Stand up.
If you're able to stand, go on. Right up.
25 stand up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're looking for just a few more people to stand for £100. So come in. At £100, can you do it? At £100.
Come on.
Big hero, big round of applause. I know. Stand up and give yourselves a round of applause. Stand innovation. Stand innovation, and we've got it covered.
We're at £1,300. If I count correctly.
Yeah.
We need about the same number of people again, Charlie. don't we?
Yeah, I've already committed £1,000, so I kind of regret
Oh my goodness.
So
We need 2 more people. 2 more people. Stand up. And break £100.
Stay standing up. Anyone from the charity, do a quick run round, get everyone's names, addresses, all that sort of stuff, or just put a big sort of mark on their head with a velvet pen so we know what they've done. But thank you, that's really appreciated. A slightly unusual way of running an auction, but Jason's lovely words. really appropriate that we get that one going back across the road. Thank you to everyone. By the way, I think 100 quid, it doesn't get off the hook, find a big one.
Well done, well done. Right. We'll power on to lot number 13, which we are not going to sell in a crowdfunded fashion, are we, ladies and gentlemen? Maureen Rathbone has created all the light we can see. Maureen, we love you. Maureen's here. She's a wonderful artist. Now, Maureen,
slow get smiling, don't get lost.
Maureen, you were also inspired by Van Gogh. So tell us about your inspiration for all the light we can see.
Well, I was also inspired by Legacy, my son being in his stories of a poet every day. And just a light poet who does it. And they were just such an inspirational poems. They seemed exactly right. I also used to look through our eyes, so I did a Lighthouse museum in Sunderland, based on the Lighthouse keeper. One of my best friends is a pediatrician, so there's lots of connections. And this lighthouse is incredibly well behaved.
Incredibly well behaved. It's the perfect pet, is what Maureen wants you to know. It was sponsored by Ordnance Survey, as you have heard. The inspiration was rich. So, ladies and gentlemen, come on, Maureen's here. She wants you to bid beautifully for all the light we can see. Let's make it all the bids we can see. Start the bidding at 2,500 then. At 2,500, where are you? For all the lights we can see, all the hands we can see, all the panels we can see. Charlie's taking his tie off.
It doesn't get no more than that,
It's a
by the way.
striptease. At £2,500, 2006 we'll take his shirt off. At 2,500, who's coming in? Don't let that discount. At 2,500, who's coming in at 2,500 for all the light we can see? At £2,500, we know the inspiration, we know the beauty of this sculpture, we know the hard work that Maureen has put in. Who's coming in at 2,500? Who came for this? At £2,500, are you bidding? At £2,500. We don't have it in the room, we don't have it online, we do have our artist, and we do have the impetus to raise a huge sum of money for this charity. We're not here for nothing, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for a great cause. See, this is a way of throwing money at this charity from the goodness of your heart. Go on, at 2,500, who's coming in? At £2,500. Are you bidding? At £2,500. My goodness, you're making me work. At 2,500, we're looking, what's cooking? At 2,500. Is he bidding? At 2,500. We may have to pass, but Maureen, we appreciate your hard work. We love your style.
We get a great bit over the weekend. We get a great bit over the weekend.
Yes, so Charlie, tell us about the weekend. Later. Okay, later. Later. Okay. My goodness. Something's happening this weekend. I like it. At £2,500, if we can't get it, we'll move on. At £2,500, ladies and gentlemen, if you won't bid, go on, give Maureen a huge round of applause for her work, please. Mick Richardson is our artist, and he was so delighted. He wanted to embrace his inner sci-fi geek when he saw the sculpture choice, and he did just that. This is ready to blast off, and so many of you have seen it because its position was rather prominent. It was right in the center of this city. My goodness, it is fantastic. Mick has done all sorts, an artist. He has served, he makes community murals, he knows exactly what he's doing.
He used to paint aeroplanes.
He used to paint aeroplanes in the area.
I think he did avionics as well.
So what do you think? For his hard work. His name is Mick. The sculpture is called Ship of the Stars. And I want you to bid £3,000. I'm willing you to bid £3,000 for the sci-fi geek who made his vision come to life. £3,000, 2,800, where are you? At £2,800, 2,500. At at £2,500. Make a bid, make a pledge, make a charity extremely happy. At £2,500, are you bidding? At £2,500, do we see a bid online? At £2,500, are you thinking about it? Are you at home considering zooming, scrolling in, pinching the screen to look at the detail? Make it £2,500. At £2,500, throw up a hand. Click that mouse at £2,500.
Bid in the house.
In the house at £2,500. That's our minimum. So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to reflect the hard work of these artists. We're not going to sell these off for a bargain, like Charlie said. That's not what tonight is about. Tonight is about raising money. So, £2,500. If you won't bid it, we'll move on to the next. But now is your last chance. 2,005. Where are you? At £2,500. Charlie, we're defeated. We move on to 2015. Lighthouse Rock is the act title. Lighthouse Rock, and our artist is Amy Bourbon. It's impactful, it's imposing, crevices, layers of texture. It's all about rock formations. It's the Lighthouse Rock. It's a very literal interpretation, and she is another wild in art veteran. So Amy Bourbon has been playing her part over the years. Ladies and gentlemen, over the course of this evening, let's see you play yours. We'll start playing at 2,500 our minimum. At £2,500 for Lighthouse Rock. At £2,500, let's rock this boat show. At 2,500, we'll start playing there. At £2,500. Where are you? Raise your hand at 2,500. At £2,500. Will you bid online? Will you bid in the room at £2,500?
I never thought so, sir.
At £2,500. Neil is clicking on his screen. He says he's sending messages to our online bidders. Don't leave it too late. Click now. The auctioneer will not wait. That is not true. I will wait. I'm here all night. At 2,500. Who's coming in at 2,500? At £2,500. Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, it feels like a win. At 2,500. Whoever you are online, I just am reaching out and giving you a hug. At £2,500, I thank you. I salute you. At 2006, it will be delivered, and whoever delivers it is going to give you a big kiss on the lips. At 2,600, maybe you don't want that. At 2,500, are we all done? We have that bid online. It's fantastic. It's a huge sum of money, and trust us, it goes a long way for these charities. At £2,500, once, twice, and sold. For £2,500. Lot number 15.
How cool is this guy?
16, of course. And Charlie's asking you, how cool is this guy? I wish he were in the room, but his little brother, oh, this cool guy's in the room. His little brother is here behind me. We have two by the artist Tracy Moss tonight. The second is in the room. That's still to come. She has been busy, Tracy Moss, because the first sculpture that she completed was called He's a Keeper, the Lighthouse Keeper, and it's fantastic. Tracy's not here tonight. She's based in Sussex, but absolutely delighted to help the local charity here in Southampton. So what can we say? It's a bit of a no-brainer, her inspiration, but believe me, to create the quality of work that she has on a canvas like this is truly difficult. So, it's anthropomorphic, it's beautiful. We'll start the bidding at £3,000 for this conversation starter. Let's start a conversation at £3,000. Who's coming in at 3,000? At £3,000, start the bidding at £2,500. Go, go, go. 2,500. Where are you at 2,500? At 2,500, you bidding? 2.5. Let's see it. At £2,500, he's a keeper, and it's just a starting bid. At 2,500, surely. 2,500. Can I tempt you? At £2,500. Where are you? I'm looking. I'm not seeing that panel. Neil's keeping a close eye on the online bidders. Are you
Children,
conquering?
got
Are you
grandchildren.
thinking about
You're
it?
going to love it. Be the superhero granddad.
At £2,500. Let this gentleman light up your life. Someone online has just lit up ours. We have £2,500. At 2,500, 2006. We love you online. tuning in. Thank you for bidding. At £2,500, they're here to play. At £2,500, he's a keeper. Will he be yours to keep online? At £2,500, without competition, do you know what? He will be. Oh, 2006 against you. Will you win him back? At 2,700, at 2,500, compete for the Lighthouse keeper. At 2,700, if you like. At 2,600, 2,700. It's a battle for the heart of the Lighthouse keeper. 2,700. Who's on an even bid? At 2,700, come back in even bidder at 2,800. At 2,700, we're looking for 2,008. At 2,700 pounds, 2,008, we're getting dangerously close to 2,009. At 2,900, will you bid? At 2,800, bid 2,900. It feels so good. I know that the adrenaline is pumping at home, because when you bid on these things, the adrenaline in your body goes wild. Get another boost. At 2,900, it feels so good. At 2,008, are we all done at 2,800? 2,900, make it 3,000, round it up. At 2,900 pounds, keep the adrenaline flowing, keep the bidding going. At 2,900, do we see 3,000? At 2,900 pounds, I'm keeping a firm eye on this camera because it's all online. At 2,900 pounds, you know what's happening. 3,000 is very At 3,000 pounds, we love both of our online bidders. Just two of them, Neil? Is it just two people competing? Yes, there are two of you in it to win it. Now, will you let them get away with it? I'll let you get away with 3,100 if you make another bid. At 3,100, will you do one more? At 3,000 pounds, it's lot number 16. 3,000 pounds once, 3,000 pounds twice. We got there in the end. It was fantastic. At 3,000 pounds, it sells to you. 3,000 pounds! At one point, we had a bidder of £2,900 happy to take home the Lighthouse keeper. He's a keeper. So what about the guardian of the shore, the little brother, the sentry, which Charlie is going to parade around this room because it's small, it's compact, it's light, and it can be yours. Tracy Moss has been at it again. This is just so beautifully crisp and colourful. And will you bid £2,000? You had 2,900 for the big one at one point. Underbidder, will you come back in at 2,000 for the Sentry? At £2,000, are you bidding? 1,500 then. At £1,500, where are you? At £1,500. Come on, 1,500. At 1,500.
We'll also come with a cannon.
1,500. 1,300 I'll take. At £1,300, will you bid? 1,100. At 1,100 are you bidding? At 1,100, make it 1,100. Make it a great result for Tracy Moss. At £1,000 I'll take. At £1,000 no lower. At £1,000 no lower. At £1,000, go on, ladies and gentlemen. It's a wonderful one that you can fit in your car. No delivery required. At £1,000, who will take the Sentry home this very night? At £1,000 are we done? Surely you can raise a bit of 1,000 for the Sentry. If not, I can't keep begging. We will have to move on. £1,000 is what I'm looking for. £1,000, if not, we'll move on. £1,000 is bid. At £1,000, my goodness, we got there. Make it a quick 1,100. If not, this will sell for 1,000. At £1,000, online, you were in it, and online, I think you're going to win it. At £1,000. Sold for £1,000. And lot number 18, Charlie, I defy you to lift this one. Because not only is it an 8-foot sculpture, but our artist, Angus Art, has added copper coins to every single curve of this lighthouse. I would say facets, but it's not facet, is it? It's curved. It's the 2 pence pieces. £200 worth of 2 pence pieces.
See, I was going to say it's £4,000 worth.
£5 million worth of 2 pence pieces.
So it's got the silver ones at the top as well.
Silver ones at the top, silver property bits. No, they're just 5 pence pieces. 1 piece in there as well. The thing is that in this light, it looks good. In the sunlight, ladies and gentlemen, great doesn't cover it. This is called copper top, and will we start surely not at the bottom, but somewhere near the top. £3,000. Go on for copper top. 3,000 is made.
3,200.
3,200. Do we see 3,004? We have 3,002. 3,004.
Look at it now, folks. Got someone lights.
3,200. Make it 3,003. At £3,300, are you bidding 3,200? We have it online. We've secured that bid. Can you top it up to 3,300?
You'll never have it stolen either because it weighs an absolute ton. We never beat 3,300.
Come on, guys. At 3,300.
Back in the house, sir.
3,300. Do we see 3,400? It'll have to be 3,005, sir. At 3,500, are you big? Shake of the head, but don't you feel like a hero? At 3,400, he's our hero. You're our superhero. At 3,400, we're looking for 3.5. At 3,400 pounds for the copper top, for the gingers out there. At 3,000.
I think you said 375. 3.
My goodness, this guy, ladies and gentlemen, this guy, at 3,450, to be fair. 3,425. Oh my God. This is a charity. I'm going to tell you something. Right, at 3,500, says the engineer.
Thank you. See, that's a hero.
At 3,425. My goodness, we will have words later. At £3,500. £3,600. You're well out. At 3,600. Blow you out the water. At 3,600. Now, online, are you going to make 3,700? Clearly, there is someone out there not to be beaten. We're currently behind. We have a winning bidder or a leading bidder of 3,600. We have a gentleman thinking about making another cheeky bid. But we have 3,600 online. He's thinking he's going to offer me 3,602 pence. At 3,600. Going once. No, 3,007 is bid. At 3,007. At 3,700. 3,800 surely. At 3,800, where are you? Copper top. May well just be. My mind, I can't remember. Is this our top bid thus far tonight? At 3,700, I think it is. I'm looking for 3,008 to make it even grander. At 3,800. At 3,800, will you? I dare you. At 3,700 pounds. To the internet once. To the internet twice. Sold for 3,700 pounds. Onwards. Shan Story, you're here in the room. Shan Story, we love you. Shan Story, we love you. Our artist is here. No, we're not. Okay, well, does it make a difference to our love for Shan Story? It does not, because we love what they've done with beautiful oceans. In fact, so beautiful, so small. There it is, right there. Shan Story's work. We have very delicate brushwork here. We have stencil work. We have spray paints. We have all sorts of skills being absolutely showcased in beautiful oceans. It's beautiful, it's available, and we can start the bid at £1,000. At £1,000 we have a bid. At £1,000 Neil with you at 1,000. At £1,000 I'm looking for 1,100. At £1,000 I'm looking for 1,100. Neil's having his cake. At £1,000 he's having his cake and he will eat it. But only, Neil's only allowed the cake if you bid 1,100, okay? At 1,100
Beautiful.
Neil's not allowed to bite of that cake. At £1,000, no dinner for Neil until you bid 1,100. smaller increments booty. At £10.50 are you coming in? At £1,000, £10.50 I'll take. At £1,000 are we all done? The cake is distracting. At £1,000, 1,050 is bid. At 1,050, 1,100 it will have to be. £50 goes a long way. 1,100 goes an extra long way. At 1,100, are you all done? At 1,100, we need it. We have 10.50. 1,100. Oh, I thought you were poised here to say yes. At 1,050. Well done online. That's Solent. At £1,050. It's sold! Now, lot number 20 is fantastic, and it's in the room, and I'll tell you what, it stands out well, because it is the droid. Now, where is it in the room? I'm sure the droid is in the room. Is he? Oh, there it is, right in the corner. Yes, it is fantastic. Now, this was a two-man effort. Tim Sutcliffe and Devin Burke. Now, Tim is the absolutely incredible artist. He has taken the detail to another level, but he couldn't have done it without Devin Burke. The fiberglass sculpting skills of that artist, because they have added extras onto the sculpture. They've used sci-fi as their inspiration, and they have created the droid, and it has been fantastic. And Devin, with those fiberglass skills, has been on demand throughout the trail to make sure that all the fiberglass sculptures are looking fantastic. So we love these artists, we love their vision, and we'd love for you to take this 8-foot drive home and to make everyone ask why. Why did you do that? And you say, because I had to bid £3,000 surely for the droid. Who's in at 3,000? At £3,000, who's coming in at 3,000? 3,000 online surely. At £3,000 in the room, can we see it? 2,500, £2,500. That's our lowest bid. We'll make it. At 2,500, are you coming in? At £2,500. Go on, 2,500. The amount of work involved in this sculpture is incredible. The detail, the extra limbs. 2,500 if you can. At £2,500. I don't want to pass any lot tonight.
By the way, Tasha, sorry, round of applause this day.
Mostly on the floor.
And to all the staff, really appreciate it. Those are skills.
2,500 is big. This gentleman has skills too. At 2,500, let's get him some extra cake. At 2,500, are we all done at 2,500 for this gentleman? That's the one you were after. At 2,500, do we see 2,006? At £2,500, 2,600 if you can. At £2,500. He's been bidding all night, he's been heckling, he's been part of the action, and he's going to take this home for £2,500. Are you going to let him? I think you will. At £2,500, it's his! It's yours!
With the intelligence work, he bid 3,500, so we know it's got a bit of money budgets.
Excellent. Well,
he's not getting away yet.
Well. Now that's a little bit of calculation. There's only another £1,000 to spare, is that right?
Absolutely.
Well.
He's also devilishly handsome, so he must have more money.
Right, okay. Now, £1,000 is all we're asking for these small sculptures. And ladies and gentlemen, this one is special. Now, every lot tonight is special, of course. But Charlie, I want you to grab the blank sculpture, and I want everyone to dig deep, delve into your imaginations. Perhaps you're an artist here in the room. Perhaps you know an artist here in the room. Perhaps you like their work and you would like them to work on this canvas. Or perhaps you would like to host the most sensational birthday party ever for your child or grandchild. Give them the paints and say, do what you like. How much fun would that be? A project for adults and children alike. It's fantastic. charity. Not just something you own, but something you produced. We'll bid £1,000 for the black small sculpture coming in at £1,000. We'll go wild with the paint, the sprays, the stencils for £1,000 for a donation to the charity and the opportunity to get the creative juices flowing. Who's coming in at £1,000? Online, surely you'll snap this up at £1,000. Where are you at 1,000? At £1,000, let's see it. £1,000, 1000, it's nothing for this opportunity. At £1,000, are you coming in? This gentleman is coming in. This gentleman, do you know exactly what you're going to do? No, not a clue. Not a clue. He's going to put £1,000 into the kitty, and he has not a clue why. At £1,000, we love this guy.
That's the bidding we like.
Do we see 1,100? At £1,000, do we see 1,100? At £1,000, this gentleman has got a lot of thinking to do. £1,100 would take that, that chore off of his to-do list.
That's what I have an idea. If you would like one at £1,000 to join in, if we can find another one, so we maybe get two. So you'll have yours, and then we'll see if we can get someone else to buy one at £1,000.
All right.
So anyone else? So this gentleman can have it at £1,000.
This gentleman, I think we can say he secured it. Would anyone else like one for £1,000? Well,
another one.
We have 1,000 from you online. They can take it at 1,000.
So 1,100 for another one.
You can't undo it.
I'll take that now.
Okay, online. I'm so sorry, Tom. Technology has worked against you. You're just going to have to order that bit of £1,100. Through you. Wonderful work. At 1,100, we're so grateful. You must let us know what you did with the Lighthouse. This gentleman has one for 1,000. Thus far, 2 blank lighthouses have created £2,100. Do we have any more, Charlie?
Any more? Any more? We can do another
Oh,
one.
do we have nothing more?
Oh, I'll find one.
You'll find one! Charlie will craft it out of papier mâché if he has to. Who's coming in at £1,000? One more time. At £1,000, will you come in for a blank lighthouse? We've turned 2 of these into 2,100. Will you make 3 of them into 3,100? Who's coming in at 3,000? No, at 1,000 for a third. At £1,000 for a third blank. If not, we've done well, Charlie. We've done well. At 1,100 online, 1,000 in the room. Together, they are both superheroes, and they both have to let us know what they do. Sold for 1,000! We can't wait to see the photos. Lot number 22. Here we go. Lot number 22. Your future is in your hands, says May Summers Perkins. May Summers Perkins is in the room tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Give her a great big round of applause. We love May. We love that the future is in her hands.
Hey, May, how you doing?
Yeah, great.
May's having a great night. May is a beautiful artist. And May, quickly tell us.
The future is in your hands. The future of your children's hospital is in your hands. So let's get big.
Not only does May's sculpture have a strong look, it has a strong message, and let's give it a strong bid of £3,000, 3,000 at £3,000. This bid is in your hands. The panels are in your hands. At 2,500. At 2,500, are you bidding? £2,500. Come on, from May's work, let's see, £2,500. She works hard. You don't have to do much. All you have to do is this. At 2,500, are you coming in at 2,500? Online, 2,500, surely. 2,500 in the room, where are you? At £2,500, can we see it? At £2,500. At £2,500, what say you? At 2,500. 2,500, ladies and gentlemen. Can I tempt you? The future is in your hands. The sculpture can be in your living room. At £2,500. Charlie, make the call. We're We're putting it online. Lee, thank you very much for your effort. We genuinely love it. We are moving on to lot number 23. Marta Zubieta has created Treasures of the South. Now this was at the Cowes Harbour Commission this summer and it was ever so popular. Treasure is the theme, and will you treasure this forever? Trinity House, the sponsor, certainly treasured this design. And we'll treasure you if you bid 2,500. 2,500, where are you? At 2,500, go on. 2,500 pounds are you bidding? At 2,500 pounds for Marta Zubieta's treasure. Who's coming in at 2,500? Come on, ladies and gentlemen, 2,500 pounds. You know why we're here. I know you want to bid for these, and I know you must be tempted at 2,500. Are we taking this one away at 2,500 pounds? We're moving on to the next lot, which is 24. Shine bright and light the way, said Nathan Evans. Princess Cruises sponsored this one, and my goodness, it does shine bright. It's beautiful. It's all about optimism, positivity, light, and light up this room. My goodness, with your bid of £3,000, ladies and gentlemen. You light up your internet screen with a click at 2,500. At 2,500
A couple of ones here.
£2,500 bid. At 2,500, make that bid. At £2,500. Make us all happy. At £2,500, make a moment. At £2,500. If not, we march on. £2,500 is the minimum, ladies and gentlemen. Bear that in mind as we move on to lot number 25. Another two-person job. Brian Reed and Emma Tuck. We love your work, Brian Reed and Emma Tuck. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our artists. We not only produced the beautiful, beautiful work, Take Me to the Healing Sea. They pledged £100 earlier each, so we love them, we support them, and they're supporting the hospital in every single way that they can. How will you support this charity? With a bid, surely, of £2,500. Take Me to the Healing Sea. Take us to £2,500. Take a moment to raise a paddle. Click on your mouse at home. 2,500, where are you? For our artists' hard work, for their beautiful, beautiful work. At 2,500 will you bid? £2,500. Can we see it? At 2,500. Ladies and gentlemen, we must see 2.5 at 2,500. And if we don't, we'll move on. But we'd love for you all of a sudden to say, oh, screw it, go on. At £2,500.
Let's take it again.
We'll take it to the next lot. Thank you, Brian and Emma. We're grateful. We move on to Red Funnel's work. Now, this lady in the corner was from Red Funnel. Solent Ships is the work that they sponsored. Martin Davey, the artist, he's from right here in Southampton, and he is delighted, surely, because I have some bidding of 2,500, 2,600, 2,700. I'm making a little music at 2,800, 2,900 is bid at 2,900, 3,000 is bid at £3,000 for the Southampton artist Martin Daly at £3,000. Solent Ships. I was pushing my daughter on a swing earlier on the edge of the Solent.
Plug the laptop in.
It's been a lovely day. At £3,000 for the Solent Ships. 3,100 is bid at 3,100. 3,200 is bid at 3,200. Are you coming back in at 3,300? At 3,200, this is more like it. At £3,200, 3,300 is bid. 3,400 will be next. I can feel it. At 3,400. £3,300, ladies and gentlemen. It's 3,300. It's a huge.
Let's go one more.
Surely we can take it to 3,000.
Let's go one more.
I tell you, auctions are so much more fun when there's bidding. At 3,400. It's a bid of 3,400.
Go one more. Go 4, and then the whole room will stand up and give you an ovation. How about that? Do you reckon? We'll start. We'll try. See if we get 4.
And 3,500 against you. Do you have a bid?
Yeah, 3-5.
3,500 is against you. Will you make it 3,006?
Make it 4.
Yes, he will. Yes, you're doing the right thing. Just you down that drink. At 3,600. No dainty sip, sir. Get it down. 3,007 online. What do you say? At 3,007 are you bidding? The gentleman's back in at 3,600. At 3,600 pounds. We'd love to sell to you at 3,700, but he'd love to have it sold at 3,006. So what will it be? At 3,600 pounds online, I must press you. It's going once at 3,006. It's going twice at 3,006. I tell you what, it's sold for 3,006. That was the Solent Ships. Very well done, sir. We move on to number 27, which is called For the Love of Public Transport. Rosalind Burrows, my goodness, she loves public transport. Oh, sometimes we curse it, but sometimes when it all goes well, it is fantastic because Rosalind says, remove the stigma of public transport. Enjoy it. It's such a joyful way of watching the world go by. And surely you will think of that when you purchase this large lighthouse and you think of all of those modes of public transport that she has depicted. It's beautiful. And surely it's worth 2,500 to you. At 2,500 are you coming in? At 2,500 pounds for Rosalind Burrows' love of public transport. Is it reflected in your bid? Do you have a huge amount of love for this lighthouse? I'm sure you do. But will you make it a bid of 2,500? At 2,500, where are you? Come on! Let me push you into it. At 2,500 pounds. You're here for this, surely. 2,500 pounds. I don't want to pass it. I don't want that bus to miss me at the stop. At 2,500, are you coming in? At 2,500 pounds. If not, we can't be here forever. We need to move on. We're taking it forward and we're moving on to lot number 28. It's a turn of the page for me. And when we turn the page, surely we're all going to do that figuratively as well and start bidding wildly for everything. Lot number 28 is called Coastal Communication. And Explorer Jordan Designs did this. It's one of our 2 hero sculptures in smaller form. Now this is beautiful. This has been one of the flagship small lighthouses, and look at that because it's all about the beautiful nautical flags. Look at them. They are stunning. They are replete.
Don't go, sir.
And this one is going to you surely, if you can compete against our bid of £1,000. That's right, isn't it? We have £1,000 for this. We have £1,000 and looking for 1,100. We have £1,000 who's bidding at 1,100. At £1,000, 1,100 if you will. At £1,000, 1,100, 1,100, sure. At £1,000, we'll take it from you online. Can you top it up to 1,100? At £1,000, I'm looking for 1,100. At £1,000, we're looking for 1,100. Channel your inner sailor and bid 1,100. If not, a bid's a bid, and we'll take it. At £1,000, we're taking that bid, and Charlie is saying, if you're not going to bid, the hammer's going down. It's sold for £1,000. Zoe Sadler is in the room, and her work is dive, dive, dive. Zoe, where are you? We love your work, dive, dive, dive. Oh, Zoe's not here anymore.
She's done for the dive.
Oh, she's here, Zoe, we love you. Zoe, ladies and gentlemen, she's shy. Zoe is hiding from Charlie. She's wishing that she didn't have him see her. But Zoe was spotted by Charlie, and I'll tell you what, Dive was spotted by the Hampshire Cricket Foundation, who sponsored do well. We all know it. So ladies and gentlemen, the deep sea diving beautiful workhouse. Workhouse Lighthouse.
Zoe's asked me to speak on her behalf.
Oh, Zoe.
That's all right, by the way. But it's a great sculpture, she says. She wants lots of money for it. So dig deep and dive into your pockets, into your conscience, and to your hearts. And let's raise some money by going deep diving.
Look at that diver on the front, raising their hands, saying, come on everyone, start the bidding for Zoe's work at 2,500. Show me a bid of 2,500 and show me you need business time for this charity. At 2,500 pounds, are you coming in? At 2,500, are you coming in at 2,500? 2,500 pounds, ladies, gentlemen. 2,500 is Even shy Zoe is smiling. She's delighted. At 2,500, 2,600, even better. But 2,500, a fantastic bid. At 2,600!
Hey!
2,700 if you like. Hero or superhero? At 2,600, we have it online. We're looking for 2007. We thank you for starting the bidding. We thank you online for taking us to 2,600. For Zoe's work, dive, 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 it's bang, bang, bang. So, well done.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Zoe. Thank you, amazing artists.
Lot number 30 is called How the Heck Did That Get There? And how the heck did we get to lot number 30 already? Ali is the artist, and Go Southampton.
Thank you, Go Southampton, for your support.
Fantastic support. They sponsored this one. Helters Skelters, rocket ships, totem poles, whatever you want, and actual lighthouse in there. It's gorgeous. How the heck did that get there? It's surely the lot for you, and it's the lot for someone here, because I have some competition here, ladies and gentlemen. I love these lots, the some advanced bids of 2005, 2006, 2007 I have, take me to 2008, at 2,700, where's 2,800? At 2,700, 2008, 2009, 3,000 pounds, do we see 3,100? At 3,000 pounds, do we see 3,100? I'm out, and how the heck are we going to look ourselves in the mirror tomorrow if we don't take this to 3,100? At 3,000 pounds, will you bid 3,100? At 3,000 pounds, online once, online twice, online going 3 times 3,000 bid. Number 31 is by Laura Henderson, and we want you to dig deep for Into the Deep, a colourful exploration of the world under the ocean. Well, it could not be more bang on trend, and this is small, and therefore, you know I'm not asking the earth. Therefore, for a small lighthouse called Into the Deep, you know that you don't have to dig any deeper than £1,000. £1,000 and this can be yours. Who'll bid £1,000? Go on 1,000 for Into the Deep. 1,000. Look at those wee fishes we talk. Adorable. £1,000 will you come in? At £1,000, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot go lower. So I implore you to bid 1,000. 1,000 is bid. At £1,000, we have it online. We have 1,000. We look for 1,100. We have £1,000. Are we done and dusted? At 1,000. Charlie's working out those biceps. At £1,000. He's working hard. And so are you. You're sticking with us. And for those of you in the room, we're so grateful for your company. For those of you online, we love you just as much. We sell to you online for £1,000. Congratulations for £1,000. Lot number 32, Gina Geller. Yo, ho, glow. It's Gina's second offering tonight, and this is absolutely gorgeous, totally unique. It's all about the weather. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is so stunning. So who's coming in?
Yo ho ho!
Yo,
Go for your wallet.
Listen, it's her take on a pirate ship. It's beautiful. You have it in you, my hearties, to bid £3,000. A hearty bid of £3,000, surely. Who's coming in at £3,000? This has stood in cows. Come on. It has seen all sorts of weather. It has seen sunshine. It's seen hail probably this summer. It's seen rain. It's seen bright blue skies. It's seen grey and overcast days. But we want a ray of light. We want £2,500. Break through those clouds. Give us a bit of 2,500. Be that sunshine that we love for your whole Yes, at 2,500 pounds. At 2,500 we have it. We're looking for 2006 at 2,500 pounds. Will you bid 2006? You will. At 2007 then. It makes sense. If you started at 2,500, surely you don't want to be beaten, and you bid 2007. At 2,600, are you going to let them get away with it? At 2,007, of course you won't. 2007's bid. 2008, I ask you the very same question on the bidder. At 2,800, are you back in? You'll full blow, you are. At 2,800,
Not sure we'll say for
2,500, please. At 2,800, 2,900. Where are you? My goodness, at 2,900, we're dangerously close to that amount. At 2,800, we love your bid of 2008. We love 2,900 even more. But I think we're done. At 2,800, here we go. Oh, 2,900. 3,000 flying online at £3,000. Give it a glow up at 3,100. At 3,100, still going. At 3,100. 3,002 if you like. At £3,200. There's no stopping our online bidders tonight. They're going to be with us till the bitter end. At 3,200. 3,300 even. At 3,300. I'm looking for 3,004. At 3,004. I didn't have to look far. 3,005. The room is absolutely on the edge of their seats here. Make it £3,500. At £3,400. 3,400 is with you online bidder. You're click happy. You're clicking away still. At £3,500. Will they make it 3,006? At £3,500. 3,006 seems fair to me, I'll tell you. At 3,500. We're looking for 3,600. For the work that is involved in these sculptures, it seems so fair. At 3,500, we're once. We're twice, but we're not. We're 3,006. At 3,006, we're still going. At 3,007, where are you? £3,700. Can you take us there? At 3,006. It's once. It's twice. It's yo, oh, glow. At £3,600. Don't let me miss you, 3,007. At 3,006, Neil is saying, you're done. Just sell it. So I will. At 3,600. Lot number 33 was sponsored by Southampton Football Club. Any fans in the house? Oh, my goodness. Okay. Lot number 33 has been sponsored by Southampton Football Club. And no wonder, because it's called Shine On and it's all about those football colours. Look at it. For whatever reason, no affiliation, no team support. I just love this one. I think it stands out a mile. I think it's fantastic. It's gorgeous. It is surely for you. Rick Walker decided that he was going to show his support. And we've had plenty of interest in this. I don't have to ask you for 2,800 because I can start there already. 2,900, I can compete. I'm looking for 3,000. 3,000 is big! At £3,000, I'm looking for 3,002 surely. At 3,200 are you bidding? At 3,200, take us there. At 3,000, do they have some civic chance? They must do. At £3,000. Come on, you Reds! Come on, you Reds! Come on, you Reds! At 3,100 surely. We have £3,000 online. Come on, you Reds. At 3,001 are you bidding? It's £3,100 if you can. If not, we can sell to our online at £3,000. That's probably a weekly salary for one of these players. At 3,000. Sold! Would that be a good salary or a bad salary for that? Very good, I would imagine. Very bad. Right, sorry. Daily. It's a daily rate. Right, here we go. Well, number 34. Okay, Mr. Mosaic. All he was doing was referencing the next law when he said, come on, you Reds, because that is the name of his next law. Mr. Mosaic has been at it again. Southampton City Council this time, focusing on this one, sponsoring it. It's come on, you Reds and Whites, to be specific. It's large, it's in charge, it's a celebration of the Southampton red and white roses. They are found all over the city. They symbolise unity. And are we not united in this room in our effort to raise money for this charity? Mr. Mosaic, tell us how much it's going to go for. Go on, Mr. Mosaic, how much are we going to start the bidding at?
Well, firstly, I just want to say thank you for everybody holding off on spending all your money on previous lots. I know that you've all been waiting for this one, so fair play on that one. Give yourself a round of applause for that. Now's the time to start getting your checks and second mortgage at home, selling children, whatever you need to do to be able to buy this. This is iconic. It's Southampton's red and white roses that we clearly stole from Yorkshire and Lancashire, but we're good at borrowing stuff. This took me over 150 hours just to be able to make those flipping mosaic roses on it, and they are absolutely superb. So if you want a piece of my artwork, let's say 10 grand is cheap for that. So if you manage to get it for less than 10, you've got yourself a bargain there straight away, especially because my name's going places. This is me bigging myself up here, so I'm going to be named in the future, yeah? We've got to make a mark. Anyway, right, this is a great piece of artwork. It's superb, very tactile. Just flipping buy it. Thank you.
Cheers, man. Flipping buy it. That's got to be a slogan of picture money out. Flipping buy it.
Flipping buy it. Now, Mr. Mosaic, I like his
style.
I like his style. I like the cut of his jib. He's aiming for £10,000. We'll start bidding at £10,000. He said anything less than 10 is a bargain. So, surely, where are all the hands? He said anything less than £10,000 is a bargain. We're here for bargains. 3,000 then. £3,000 for Mr. Mosaic's. Come on, you reds and whites. Who's going in at £3,000 for 150 hours of work for those flipping mosaics, just flipping by it? 2,500. Who's coming in at 2.5? At £2,500, where are you? At £2,500. At 2,500, do we see 2,500? He's going places. At 2,500, you heard it from the horse's mouth. At 2,500, where are you? At £2,500. Are you bidding online? At £2,500. It's a shake of the head from Neil.
We'll take it to the weekend.
We're going to take it to the weekend. We're taking it forward. We're taking it forward. But is that the last one from you tonight?
Yeah. It's the last opportunity to buy.
Round of applause for Mr. Mosaic, please. He works extremely hard, and the self-promotion cannot be denied. I love it. It will sell. It will sell. Lot number 35. The Pop Art Twister by Oliver Janin is absolutely beautiful. It's eye-catching. It stands out from the crowd, and it was a real life beacon on the parade in Cowes. Were you there? Did you take a photo? Did you think I could have a piece of that? Well, now is the opportunity. Now is your chance to bid 2,500. At £2,500 are you bidding? At 2,500 are you bidding? 2.5. 2,500 for the Pop Art Twister at £2,500. Go around the bend. Take it to 2,500. No regrets. Who's coming in at 2,500? £2,500. Are we moving on?
Take it on again.
We move on to our next lot, which is lot number 36, which means we have only a couple of handfuls left. So, ladies and gentlemen, do not miss out. This is Al Warner's Lighthouse layer cake. It's all about the history of the docks in good and hard times. It's absolutely beautiful. It's petite and pretty as anything. And who will start the bidding? You know where we start for these. £1,000. We'll start the bidding at £1,000. At £1,000 for Al Warner's Lighthouse layer cake. You've had your cake.
It's very good, isn't it?
Is it full? Are your bellies full? Are you full? Will you throw up a hand at £1,000 for the Lighthouse layer cake? Who's coming in at £1,000? At £1,000 do we see it? It's small, it's here for you, fitted in the boot of your, well, I was going to say the boot of your car, stick it in the hull of your boat. Who's coming in at £1,000? Who sailed here? Who wants to take this home over rough or calm seas at £1,000? If not, we'll put it forward and it will sell, but not tonight perhaps. At £1,000, if we don't see a bid, we move forward onto our next lot, which is lot number 37. It's another small one. It's called A Little Light Doodle. And yes, it is here in the room. And S.J. Doodles has created it. A Little Light Doodle. You'll find it, Charlie. It's here somewhere. It's so sweet. It has to be shown, it has to be seen to be believed, and I'm looking here for £1,000. Who's coming in at £1,000 for a little light doodle? I'm just asking for a little light bidding. Who's coming in at £1,000? £1,000. Look at all the detail, look at all the work. Let's see a hand. Who will throw up a paddle at 1,000? Click, £1,000. Oh my goodness, there's so much work in this. So many creatures, so many intergalactic beings. Who's coming in at £1,000? Is that a Loch Ness monster I see at the top? At £1,000, we're going on to the next lot because you're not here for this one, but you're surely here for love and stability by the Riley Creative. This is all about the Southampton flag. It was designed in 2017. There's an anchor, there's a Tudor rose. These elements are all present in the love and stability large lighthouse. It's not in the room, but remind yourselves by looking at the screen, remind yourselves that love is something that everyone going to the hospital needs. Stability is something they crave. So £2,500. Will you bid £2,500? At £2,500 for love and stability. £2,500, please. 2.5. Can we see it, ladies and gentlemen? At £2,500. Are you bidding £2,500? Are you staring at me and saying, I will not bid £2,500 because I'm here for the next lot? Natasha, I came all this way from lot number 39. Commotion in the Ocean by Shirley Copperwhite. It is an absolute beauty and it suggests that our oceans are under attack. Neglect, pollution, overuse. This is our last chance to protect our oceans, and that's what Commotion in the Ocean is all about. It's sending a message, and I want you to send a strong message by bidding £3,000 without even thinking twice. You'll just bid £3,000 just like that, surely. 3,000, where are you? 3,000, 2.5. At £2,500, are you here for £2,500? At £2,500, will you bid? At £2,500, can I see a bid? At £2,500 for Commotion in the Ocean. The Commotion will have to be another time. We're moving on to lot number 40, which is called Inside Out. What can you see? Finding Chewie, are you here? Finding Chewie is here! We found Chewie! You have decided that this is not a lighthouse. It is in fact a totem pole. And it is behind me, ladies and gentlemen. This is just so beautiful. And finding Chewie, would you mind terribly explaining your inspiration?
What do you think?
39 is gone. Yeah, 0.
Big.
It's on this one. 140.
Don't know.
So the idea is that each of my characters has, they show their masks on the outside, they show their authenticity, and they show their uniqueness. It's about being true to yourself. And it's an incredible charity to bid for, so everyone better get bidding. I know you've all been waiting for the last few, so
Really, really appreciate it. Wonderful, wonderful design. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, let's get bidding.
If you look closely at this one, you'll see it's mirrored. So perhaps you stared at your own face as you admired finding Chewie's work, and can you find it in your heart to bid £2,500? Will you be able to look yourselves in your own mirrors if you don't bid £2,500? Bid 2,500, take it away for 2,500. It's beautiful design, it's stylized, it's meaningful, it's yours at 2,500. Are you bidding? At £2,500. Go on, ladies and gentlemen, in the room tonight, watching you bid. What a moment. At 2,500, will you bid online at 2.5? At £2,500, do we see a bid of £2,500? It's right behind me, and you're all in front of me. And I'd love to see a hand. At £2,500. Do you know, I salute you, but we're moving on to the next lot, so thank you. We'll take it to the end of the Maury has painted Always the Sun, the first of two sculptures tonight by this well-known trio artist, Maury. We have another one to come. But this was all about the ultimate, endless, bright, guiding light of the sun, and my goodness, what more could we ask for from a sculpture? So surely, for £2,500, you'll give us a nice big bright bid of £2,500 for this really gorgeous yellow and orange palette. 2,500. Are you bidding 2.5? At £2,500 for the lighthouses. Can I tempt you? Can I tempt you? That is the question of the night. The answer right now is maybe. Maybe 2,500. Neil? Oh, it's a no from the internet. It seems to be a let's move on from the room. So we'll do just that. It will sell eventually, but 42 is our next lot. Healthy Oceans. Now, Gina Baker is here. Gina Baker.
And we've got another one of those sly artist tests. Hey Gina, how are you doing?
Very good.
Excellent. What are we going to get for this one?
Loads.
Absolutely correct answer.
Gina Baker knows that we're going to get those.
Yes. So, it's well, it's not a massive wheel. It's a great conversation starter, educational piece, well, in any medical situation. And it all three heart to lungs, with our relating the body, to the oceans, and keeping everything healthy. And it's even got red fishes, red blood cells, into the tank to fuel the bottom, and they deoxygenate and go back into blue. So it's fun.
Whoa, that's amazing. Fantastic. Thank you. Tash, let's bid.
The work that has been involved in this is beautiful. It's one of the small sculptures, Charlie. It's up by the doors. It's absolutely beautiful, just by the gentleman there in the high vis. The lungs are corals, and it is full of meaning. And it's one of these small sculptures that you can just walk around and around and keep spotting more detail. Gina's here in the room. We love her work. It's beautiful. I'm sure you take it close to it, and I'm sure you're going to bid £1,000. I am just sure of it. I am sure £1,000. For that great big love heart in the middle, £1,000. It will beat for you if you bid £1,000. For Gina's beautiful hard work, £1,000. Can we see it? At £1,000, that heart is beating. Keep the dream alive at £1,000. Are you bidding £1,000? Breathe deeply into your coral lungs. Then bid £1,000, ladies and gentlemen. Go on online. Nothing in the room, nothing online. Gina, we love you. It will sell. This weekend, we will get £1,000 for it. We will, Gina. Because it's beautiful. We move on to lot number 43.
Tash, just check security. Always. Fantastic. Thanks for being in, my friend.
Okay, no messing with that gentleman, no messing. Absolutely not. Security is tight tonight because we know that you're all fly. Right, here we are. Lot number 43. 1, 2, 3, 4 lots to go, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, dig deep. Fewer chances to raise great money for this great charity. Ancient is how I feel, and it is the title of Steve Johnson's sculpture. We're back to large scale, and this is gorgeous. Now, this was sponsored by Halton's Park, and really appeal to them because they have a prehistoric themed area at the park, and Ancient is the title. It's a beautiful sculpture. Hamilton's Park has been a long-term supporter of the charity, so surely the stars will align for a beautiful design and beautiful support over the years. Who's going to come in at £3,000? £3,000 for security and Chucky. At £3,000. Who's coming in at £3,000? £2,500. It'll be a doddle at £2,500. Ancient history when you bid £2,500. Go on. At £2,500. We'll all be ancient history one day, and you can't take your money with you. At £2,500. Who's coming in? At £2,500. You're out for this, so we roll on to 44, which is called Chip Chip Hooray! And it has been created by Hannah Jane Lewin, and she was given a blank lighthouse, and she pondered, and she thought, what will my inspiration be? And do you know what her inspiration was? Fish fingers. And this is beautiful. Who doesn't love the humble fish finger? And here we have a fish supper wrapped up in a pun-laden newspaper. And for it, I want £2,500. I want it to be the
You've got to be squidding me as well.
You've got to be squidding me. I want the most expensive bulk of chips you've ever purchased in your life. I want £2,500. It's the fish supper that lasts forever. At £2,500. Who's bidding at £2,500? At £2,500.
Whoa! Stop the clock! I have just been told the fish finger was invented in Southampton.
Oh my days!
That is just...
No, that's true.
That's amazing.
This lady...
No, you've got to buy it.
This lady has reminded me on lot number 44 to read the small print. It says right here, tested in Southampton in 1955. The fish finger was officially launched by Birdseye. Other brands are available, but they are the original. Some say the best. You'll be the best if you bid 2,500. Can we see it? If not, we will move on. But my goodness, we've all learned something tonight. At 2,500. That's good pop quiz knowledge. Where was the fish finger invented, Charlie? We'll never forget it. We are on to the penultimate lot, ladies and gentlemen. I can hardly believe I'm saying that. It's called Putting the Stars Out to Shine. It's by Marty Mori. We were promised another one of her pieces, and here it is. Her second sculpture. It's absolutely beautiful. It has been travelling. It has been around the towns, and it is all about the star cleaners. And if you don't know who they are, they're a group of busy little pixies who live in the clouds and help to keep the stars twinkling in the night sky. Now, for a children's hospital charity, that is such a beautiful storytelling lot. I love it. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Does this one go in the dark?
Oh, perhaps.
And it glows.
It glows in the dark. Twinkle, twinkle, who will bid 2,500? At £2,500, we have... And can I tell you?
Hang on, I think these guys are the heroes, the super heroes, the triple heroes. Keep talking.
That was the most emphatic bit of the night. What was this? 2,500!
These are the sponsors as well.
Sponsoring yours! Representing Blue Star, 2,500. Where's 2,600? Go on. Now, did you have a bigger budget in mind? Do you want to bid against yourself? At 2,500, do you want to make a bigger pledge?
How about 4,000?
4,000! I saw that bid, and I thought,
I think that deserves a standing ovation. Thank you, guys.
Now, I've been doing this long enough. I know the way that lady bid, she's not spending her own money. I thought, that's worth an ask. And it was worth it. She's taken us to £4,000. She's blown the budget. We love her. We salute her. We sell her for £4,000.
That's how you bid. No, out of this, I'll give you another 25 quid.
That is
Boom!
Lot number 46. We should have got that one in early. But here we are, late. Lot number 46. I have no idea what time it is. I hope I haven't run over too
No, we're fine, we're fine.
We're fine. It's lot number 46. I'm sad to say it's our last lot tonight. Because yes, it's been a mixed bag, but I've really enjoyed selling these lighthouses. All of the artists in the room, if you're watching online, if you're here, I really think they're all wonderfully talented. Thank you for such amazing efforts. You've done such wonderful work. You've helped to raise a load of money, and they will sell, those that haven't, over the weekend. I'm sure they will at the boat show. But let's go out on a high. We have The Light of Green by Rachel and Philippa Corkett. Another Red Funnel sponsored piece. It's beautiful, an absolute stunner. It has been the most popular sculpture on the Isle of Wight this summer. A sheer celebration of all things island and city. It's absolutely gorgeous. And where do we end tonight's bidding? At £3,000 if you can, ladies and gentlemen. Last chance to pledge tonight. At £3,000, will you open our final lot at 3,000, 2,500 if you can? At £2,500, can we go out on a high? At £2,500 for Light of Green, will you light up this room? At £2,500, are you bidding at 2,500? 2,500. Can I see that pledge? At £2,500. Yes. 2,500. We did not want to pass this like a lot. We will not have to pass it. We have 2,500 thanks to you online. We love you. At 2,600, will you take it to the next level? At £2,500. For the last time tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you have been brilliant giving us all this time. And to those artists and sponsors, we thank you. But the final vote of thanks tonight goes to this online bidder for £2,500. It's once, it's twice, the hammer's up, and it's sold for £2,500. Southampton Water Charities, they are going to be in receipt of a great big donation. You've all been wonderful. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Ultimate Attach. As always, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you've all been incredibly generous. It's been a great night. And thank you so much. And maybe just close off the evening. Ellis, over to you, my friend.
I haven't really got much to add. It's been a fantastic evening for us. The support has just been amazing, both online and in the room. So my final words are just thank you for coming, thank you for spending the evening with us and supporting us in this way. Thank you very much.
I've bought a Lighthouse. Thanks, Shipmates.